Hey, good afternoon. So, that was a good question. What do I think that love thy neighbor means? And I'm going to let you know, first off, it's not what I think, it's not my opinion. It's what the Bible says. Okay? So, we want to speak biblically, and we want to share biblical truth, right? So, loving thy neighbor. I have some notes here. Just let me get them. All right, so the Good Samaritan in Luke 10, chapter 10, verses 25-37. Okay, so this man was attacked by robbers, right? They beat him, stripped his clothes off, leaving the man half dead, right? The first person that walks by was a priest. And what did he do? He walked by this man on the other side of the road. All right? The second person came by. He was a Levite, right? And he did the same. Walked on the other side of the road, seeing the guy and just turning his head. All right. The third person was a Samaritan. He was traveling by, right? He saw the man and did what? Took care of him, put oil on him, and then took him to an inn. He told the innkeeper to look after him. And if there's any extra expense, he would pay for it. Okay? Now, love thy neighbor is loving everyone, regardless if you know them or not. Okay? Regardless if you know them or not. And put others first without expecting anything in return. That's what that guy was doing, that Good Samaritan, right? He didn't want money he was paying for the guy to get taken care of, right? All right, now let's go to Matthew 25, chapter 25, verses 35-45. Now, Jesus gave examples, right? He gave his disciples some examples. So he was hungry, and they gave him food. All right, he was thirsty, and they gave him water. He was a stranger, and they invited him in. He was sick, and they looked after him. He needed clothes, and they clothed him. He was in prison, and they visited him. So the disciples didn't understand this, because they're like, when did we see you, in prison? Or when did we see you hungry and feed you? Because they didn't see it. But Jesus was giving examples. He speaks in parables, right? So examples of something. All right, so yeah. And so all throughout the Bible, when Jesus was here, he showed love to everyone, right? When he was on the cross. He was on the cross. And what did he say? He said, Father, forgive them, for they don't know. Father, forgive them. He loved them. And he asked God to forgive them for putting him on that cross. Okay? That's love, my friends. That's love. So Jesus showed love. He showed how to be compassionate. He taught about unconditional love and how to be generous, right? And to humble yourself, right? So we have to remember that no one's higher than anyone. It don't matter what degree you got in life from college. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter where you live. If you live in a castle or, I don't know, on the island. It doesn't matter where you live, what you look like, how you dress, okay? It's about loving everyone. All right. And then in John 13, chapter 13, verses 1-17, Jesus spoke about, he washed his disciples' feet. And he says, do as I do, right? All throughout the Bible it says, follow me, right? And he shows the disciples what to do, and then the disciples had to follow them, and then teach others, right? So the moral of the story is treat people how you would want to be treated, right? So that's loving thy neighbor. Now, for the people that you don't see, like they're on the other side of the world, in different countries, they speak different languages, different tribes, same thing. Love thy neighbor. Everyone in this world are neighbors. We're all brothers and sisters, and we're from one father, one mother. It don't matter what we look like, what our skin color is, what tribes we're from. You know, the only tribe that I know that we're from is from the tribe of God. That's it. We're all his tribes. So, but yes, good question. Thank you for asking. Like I said, it's not an opinion, you know, because I can just say whatever I want to say. I can say, oh yeah, this is what love thy neighbor means. Only love your neighbors that are around you, or only love the good people that are good to you, you know. Jesus specifically said, love the ones that are hard to love. I forgot that verse, but I'll have to look it up and put it in the description under my video. But yes, so it don't matter where you're from. It don't matter what's going on in the world. You love them. And if you can't love them like help, you can't take care of them, well, you can pray for them, okay? Because God hears the prayers and he will say, wow, this person here, they truly love the people that are over there and they're causing all these problems and wars and they're still loving them like I taught them. See? So, love thy neighbor. Well, the first commandment was what? Love God with all your heart, mind, and soul, right? Then the second one is love thy neighbor. So, well, I hope that helped, and hope to see you all again. Any questions you have, write them in the comments, and we could talk about it, all right? All right, God bless. See you soon, God willing. Bye-bye.